You must have noticed the various types of hair colour in the community. Have you ever thought why? Let's see why this happens. Melanin is derived from melanocytes present in the hair bulb, either one or both types of eumelanin and pheomelanin. Eumelanin is responsible for producing brown or black colour. Pheomelanin is responsible for yellow or red colour. If you have more eumelanin and low pheomelanin, you will get black or dark skin and hair colour of brown or black. You will have dark eyes. On the other hand, if you have a high pheomelanin and low eumelanin, your skin will be light. Light skin tends to get more freckles. Your hair is red or yellow with blue-greenish eyes. Hair colouring is widely used by both men and women. Many products are available, and the chemistry involved varies depending on the type of dyeing agents. Hair dyes are usually classified. According to the time, the colour will remain on the hair. It can be gradual colouring, temporary, semi-permanent, and permanent. Colouring agents can be either natural or synthetic. The most commonly used natural dye is henna and vegetable dyes. Pure natural henna gives orange-reddish colour, not black colour. Vegetable dyes also available for hair colouring. Natural colouring offers a limited colour range and it is difficult to predict intensity. Most consumers prefer the use of synthetic dyes, which allow a great variety of colour and give more predictable results. Natural colours become the treatment option if you develop an allergy to synthetic hair dyes. Let's move to types of hair dye. The most commonly used hair dye method is permanent colouring. Permanent dye accounts for 70% of hair dye sales. They can either lighten or darken natural hair colour, and can cover any amount of grey. The dye is permanent. It will remain until the hair grows out. Re-dyeing is necessary every 4 to 6 weeks to colour new growth. Permanent hair colouring procedure is irreversible. Let's see how you get permanent hair colouring. It occurs in 6 steps. Step 1. Normal hair shaft usually have closed cuticles. To begin hair dye process, you have to open the cuticles. Ammonium compounds in the hair dye lift the cuticle and the hair cortex is exposed. Step 2. Once the cuticles are opened, hydrogen peroxide in the hair dye penetrate towards the cortex, where they break down the hydrogen peroxide into oxygen. Small colourless dye molecules can go inside. These small colourless dye molecules combine with oxygen. Small colourless molecules swell to form large molecules. Large colour molecules are unable to pass back through the hair cuticle and become trapped within the hair cortex. This is how you get permanent hair colour. Semi-permanent colouring. Semi-permanent dyes are composed of low molecular weight coal tar dyes. Small colour molecules are deposited into the hair cuticle and the other edge of the hair cortex. The colour will last for between 6 to 8 washes. If the hair is unevenly porous, the result is patchy colouring. Semi-permanent dyes are used to cover grey hair, add highlights, or rid hair of unwanted tones. Temporary colouring. Temporary dyes are water-soluble dyes of large molecular weight. These large molecules cannot penetrate the hair shaft and are only temporarily deposited until they are washed off. Temporary dyes are available as rinses, gel, mousses, and sprays. They can be used for different purposes, like special functions. It will last for only 1 to 2 washes. Gradual hair colouring uses metallic dyes such as salts of lead, bismuth, or silver. This type of colouring can only darken the hair that is brown or black, with a limited shade range. These dyes are thought to be safe, and the risk of dermatitis appears to be minimal. They are inexpensive and can be applied at home. Nevertheless, the colour quality may be poor and unpredictable. Hair dyes are available in various colours and shades as you wish. Let's see, what are the side effects? Side effects are common with legal brands with high formaldehyde concentration. You can have dermatitis. Dermatitis presents redness, itching, allergic contact dermatitis. It's mainly due to a chemical called PPD, or paraphenyline diamine, which presents in permanent hair dye The exposure that initiates the reaction may not cause symptoms. Contact dermatitis occurs with subsequent contact with PPD and tends to occur more quickly, becomes increasingly severe and extensive, and persists for longer. Severe reactions cause reddening, blistering, and swelling of the eyelids, scalp, face, and neck. High concentrations of PPD cause intense blistering reactions. Dermatitis may become widespread. Dermatitis may be followed by post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation or scarring. After the reaction, lifelong sensitization or PPD is likely. Systemic reactions to PPD present with organ dysfunction and asthma. Allergy to PPD can confirm with skin patch test. PPD can be found in textile, black color in tattoos, black rubber, and photocopying. If you have hair dye, PPD allergy, be careful. Mostly black color generate from PPD. Wearing black color trouser or touching of photocopy paper may trigger PPD allergy. There are reported deaths in the world where photocopy papers with black ink trigger severe allergic reaction and death in people already sensitive with hair dye. If you feel itchy PPD hair dye, wash the hair and scalp thoroughly with soapless shampoo to remove the excess dye. Apply a 2% hydrogen peroxide solution to completely neutralize the PPD. Seek medical advice as soon as possible. If you have PPD allergy, you can't use synthetic hair dye. Natural dyes have to be used like henna and vegetable dyes. Pure natural henna gives orange-reddish color, not black color. If black color is there, PPD is inside. Check the label, PPD is actually in there or not. Vegetable dyes, also available for hair coloring. You won't get a dark black color, but these will save your life. Let's see, how do we get grey hair? Hair greying. Hair follicle melanin synthesis occurs effectively up to 40 years of age in a normal individual. It may vary from person to person. Thereafter, grey and white hairs appear, suggesting an age-related genetically regulated exhaustion of the melanin synthesis. Grey hair occurs as a consequence of fewer melanosome or workers due to reduced melanocyte activity. Defective melanosomal transfers to cortical keratinocytes. Grey or white hairs appear due to deficient in tyrosinase enzyme. Change of melanocytes associated with aging includes reactive oxygen species mediated damage to nuclear and mitochondrial DNA, with resultant accumulation of mutations with age. Dysregulation of antioxidant mechanisms lead to melanocyte destruction. These processes ultimately give rise to grey hair. We hope that you gained knowledge regarding permanent hair colouring, what happens inside the hair, and its complications. You can watch our video on hair loss and hair straightening also. Please visit our website at www.uniqueskinsolutions.com for further information. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and see you next time. Bye!